Morph. Don't think of her with all of that lying, with all of that crying, and with all of that dying. There's no buffering the suffering. I'm changing to be rearranging to have all of the scars with which she was marred. I'm soaking wet with regret. What you feel can kill, and it's like your remorse will never take its course. Such sadness was the divorce. What you could have you should have, but you didn't, only to find yourself dragged down to the bottom of the sea with no way of copying a plea. Then there's your mother, so now I stand covered in the ointment of disappointment. Such are the thoughts with which you are fraught, and wherever you're taking me it's making me quiver to wither like a flower that mourns from being stabbed with its own thorns. There's no way to weather this storm of harm. It's like your conscience never sounded the alarm, so now your heart is blown apart to be whisked away into yesterday. I can feel death's deadly decay. When thinking of your dad it is sad to the point that you dwell in hell. All was never well, and for you home was a living jail cell. Unfortunately I am unable to escape the same fate. Whoever you think about I become, and you seem not to know to let me go. Whatever you fear seems to have your ear, and it is the terror of every error that you hear. If only I could find a way to get away from here. So he used to fight you, to spite you, to smite you because he didn't like you. Such a snake had too much venom in him. So it is at me that you stare, and it is astounding that you still care. I now stand before you as your twisted little sister. She was the one found dead in your bed. You are the one they found filthy to be guilty. They don't know that you are but an innocent lamb to be regrettably damned. This I know because the feelings are like sores that pour out of your pores. If only you would think of something else, then I could run and this tragedy would be done. I sense the thoughts of her grappling with a gun. This is but a recital of her being suicidal. Why don't you yell to tell them the truth? You have the proof. Don't think of her. Don't think of him. Don't think of any one of them. When you do, then by dictum I become the victim. I become the very thought with which you are fraught. It is in this eternal hell that I am caught, never to escape each and every fate that sits upon the plate that you grieve to eat. What you feel can kill, and so my blood begins to spill. It is not a dream when you hear me scream. I am Anna, and of course I'm Morph. It all started with a divorce. Oren K. Lofton, Explorer. Copyright. When in a blur you never see her because she becomes the thoughts with which you are fraught. February 2, 2014.